Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. So let me ask you, are you a little tired of using AI just to write, generic emails or sum up meeting notes? Well, today we are jumping into a true masterclass. We're going to completely transform your daily workflow, taking you from an absolute beginner to a literal professional using the 2026 Claude AI landscape. Whether you want to 10x your productivity, manage some seriously complex research, or build production-grade AI systems, This Explainer is your ultimate roadmap.
Okay, let's dive into this. At the very core of Claude AI, which is developed by Anthropic, by the way, is this really foundational ethos. The whole system was built with a massive emphasis on being helpful, honest, and harmless. Now, you might be wondering, okay, why does that matter for a power user like me? Well, it's exactly this foundation that makes Claude so incredibly reliable. It literally means you get fewer hallucinations and much safer outputs, which is absolutely crucial for the complex reasoning and deep agentic workflows we're going to explore today. Think of our agenda today as your personal skill tree. We're covering the foundations of Claude, leveling up with artifacts, organizing work via projects, unleashing agentic AI, and finally, professional API mastery. Let's get to it. All right, level 1, the foundations of Claude. Getting started with the 2026 lineup.
And this brilliantly illustrates what we're working with under the hood. You've got 3 primary models for 2026, and picking the right one is honestly half the battle. Haiku 4.5, that's your go-to for quick answers and high-volume stuff. It's blazingly fast with a 200,000 token context window. But for most of your daily work, like coding and deep analysis, you're going to want Sonnet 4.6. It is the perfect sweet spot. Excellent intelligence, fast speeds, and a massive 1 million token context window. And finally, when you hit a wall with the hardest problems that need deep, complex reasoning, that's when you bring out the big guns, Opus 4.8. So start with Sonnet, use Haiku for quick drafts, and save Opus for maximum brain power. Moving right along to level 2, leveling up with artifacts, Claude's most powerful creative feature. So eventually you have to ask yourself, what happens when you need way more than just a block of text? That is exactly where artifacts come in. When you ask Claude for something substantial, it pops open a dedicated live workspace side panel. This is a real game changer, guys. It transforms Claude from a simple text generator into a real-time development and design partner. We're talking interactive HTML and JavaScript web pages, React components, fully functional code sandboxes for Python, SVG graphics, mermaid diagrams, and beautifully formatted Markdown documents. To really wrap your head around this, just look at this prompt. You just tell Claude, create an interactive personal budget tracker as a single HTML file with Chart.js and local storage. Boom. The artifact appears right there in that right panel. And the best part? From there, you just chat naturally to iterate. You can literally just type, hey, make the chart interactive, or add a dark mode toggle, and you'll see the live preview update instantly. It's absolutely perfect for rapid prototyping. Next up, level 3, organizing work via projects, your persistent workspaces. Now, as you start doing more complex work, you're inevitably going to run into this annoying problem of context loss across different chat sessions. Setting up a project totally solves this, and it's super straightforward. Just look over at the left sidebar and click Projects. Hit that plus new project button, give it a nice, clear name, and if you're on a team or enterprise plan, set your visibility. Finally, and this is the most important part, you add your knowledge files and set your specific instructions. That basically tells Claude exactly how to behave in this specific workspace. So the crucial point is knowing when to use what. Look, single chat file uploads are amazing. You can drop in a PDF, grab some stats, or scan an invoice for risks really fast. But the second that chat ends, that context is gone forever. Dedicated projects, on the other hand, act as this persistent, always-on hub. Imagine setting up a blog content hub. You upload your past articles, your brand voice guide, maybe an SEO checklist. You set those custom global instructions once, and Claude remembers that exact context across every single session, ensuring everything you do perfectly matches your brand style. Okay, things are about to get wild. Level 4, unleashing agentic AI, giving Claude real capabilities. I really want you to pause for a second and think about this. What happens when the AI literally takes the mouse? Well, what happens is AI goes from passive to an active doer. You unlock computer use, where Claude can actually see your screen via screenshots and simulate your mouse and keyboard actions. But there's more. You've got Claude Code, a command line tool for exploring code bases and running tests. You have Cowork, which gives Claude graphical desktop access to your local folders. You've got Skills, which are basically folders that teach Claude how to use Excel or parse PDFs. And crucially, we have MCP, the Model Context Protocol. MCP is huge. It securely connects Claude straight into your external databases, your Google Calendar, Notion, Slack. You approve it once, and it just reaches out and does the work for you. No way, right? And here we are, boss-level professional API mastery, automation, and scaling.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer scale of what the Anthropic console and Messages API allow you to do. You get full access to those massive 1 million token windows. You can implement direct tool use in function calling. You can set up prompt caching and batch processing to just massively slash your API costs. But honestly, the absolute holy grail here is multi-agent orchestration. You can literally build systems where Agent A plans the project, Agent B writes the code, and Agent C acts as QA to review the output. It's like having your own digital agency. Quick pro tip for getting those truly professional results: you have to speak Claude's language, and Claude loves XML style tags. By structuring your prompts with explicit tags, like putting your rules in an instruction tag, your background in a context tag, and so on, you give the model crystal clear boundaries. Oh, and if you ask Claude to write out its chain of thought reasoning before it gives you the final answer, the quality of the output goes through the roof. It forces the AI to think step by step, which brings us to the ultimate big picture takeaway of the 2026 landscape. It's all about orchestrating AI. That is the advanced practice of effectively coordinating multiple AI agents, persistent workspaces like projects, and live workflows like artifacts. It is so much more than just passively typing a question into a chatbot and waiting for a reply. So here's the deal. The future of work definitely belongs to those who build sophisticated automations and systems. It doesn't belong to the people just generating plain text. So I'm going to leave you with this challenge. Will you be the one simply using AI or the one orchestrating it? Take that first step today. Spin up a simple project, build out an artifact, and go make something amazing. And for more, visit our website, Ferris Solution,